Hi, Amy. My name's April. How are you today?
Hi, good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And what can I do for you today?
Well, um, I'm basically here because my family has been pushing me to come get help. I don't think I need help, but they think I'm depressed. And yeah, I can see why they think that, and I do feel down. And you might say I feel depressed, but I don't think I need. I don't know. Maybe I do need help. Maybe that's why I'm here.
Okay.
I don't know.
Can you tell me about what's going on at home?
Well, my husband works all day, like 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. My kids are in school, and I don't do anything. I'm home all day alone. I don't really do much, so
Okay.
that's
How
it.
many kids do you have?
2.
Okay. And um, how's your husband dealing with this depression that you have?
Um, well, he just told me he wants me to come talk to somebody.
Okay.
So he made the appointment for me. He's working all day, so I guess I don't know. I don't know how badly it's affecting him.
Okay. What kind of things are going on at the house that your husband and children are wondering?
Well, they're worried about me because they say I spend too much time like in bed or in the bedroom, and they say that they hardly ever see me, and so that's why they were pushing me to come talk to someone. And they're my family. I love them. So if it's gonna make them feel better for me coming to talk to you, then I'll do it.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Do you feel that are you saying you do have depression, or you just think that your family thinks that you have depression?
Um, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Some days, yes, I do feel like I might have it. Other days, I feel okay. So I don't know.
So how many hours a day are you sleeping?
Probably like 15.
15 hours a day?
Yeah.
Okay. So are there other factors that come into play? Are there other things besides your 15 hours a day that are affecting your life?
No.
Okay.
No, because I don't work, so I don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
My kids are older now that they can, get themselves to school, so I don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your background? Um, we don't have to go into great detail, but can you tell me about just before you were married and had children, what types of things? Did you sleep 15 hours a day then?
No, before I was married and had the children, I worked. I had my own apartment. I had to pay the bills myself, and so I worked to support myself.
Okay.
After I met my husband, though, I was fortunate enough to be able to stay home and not have to work anymore.
Okay. So you didn't sleep 15 hours a day then, or you did?
I When I was alone, no, I didn't.
Okay.
After I met my husband, when the kids were little, no. I'd say once they became old enough to kind of get themselves up in the morning, get themselves dressed, get themselves off to school.
Okay.
I didn't have to do that for them anymore.
Okay.
So I guess I didn't feel the need to get out of bed to help them because they were doing it themselves.
Okay. So are you actually sleeping 15 hours a day, or are you in bed?
Well, when I go to bed at night, and I usually wake up around 2 in the afternoon. And then usually I just lay in bed and watch TV.
Okay.
I like to order things off QVC and the shopping network.
Okay.
And that's, and I'll go to the kitchen like once to get like pineapple, and that's it.
Okay. Do you have any other extracurricular activities that you're involved in besides just being at home all the time alone?
No.
You don't do anything else other than stay at home and shop on QVC and...
No.
Okay. And do you have family that comes over and visit?
No,
Do
I
you-
don't. I don't like company.
Okay,
I don't like it. It stresses me out.
okay. Do you have animals?
Yes,
Okay. How many animals do you have?
one. A
Okay.
dog.
Okay.
But my boys take care of him. I don't really deal with him.
Okay. So you don't have anything to do with even the dog?
No.
Okay. And do you notice any changes between the time that you were not married with children and the fact that you have a family, you have a husband, you have children and the dog, and are there major differences in that?
Well, yeah. There's different. Obviously, before I lived alone. I had my own small little apartment by
Mhm.
myself
Mhm.
that I had to maintain and pay for. Now I have a really huge house that it's so big I can't even clean it. I have two cleaning ladies because that stresses me out. It's too much work for me. So there's differences.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And are the differences positive for you?
Well, I've always wanted a really big house, so I have that now.
Mhm.
And I mean, my kids are older.
Mhm.
It was, I guess I did feel happier when they were smaller, when they
Okay.
were younger.
Mhm. Okay. So you're relatively happy, is what I'm hearing you say. Your family is saying that you have depression, but I hear you saying that you get to sleep all day, you have housekeepers, you have a large home, and you don't have any extracurricular activities. However, you're happy with that. So you're happy.
Right.
Okay. Um, Now let's talk about your happiness.
Okay.
I want to know, you're going to tell me why you're happy.
Okay.
So what is it in your life that makes you happy?
I don't know. I guess maybe the fact that I don't have to deal with a really stressful job. Like I hear other people that have to deal with that, and I don't. And I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes every once in a while, I'll go to the office, to my husband's office, and I'll help him out for a day. But it just gets too stressful, and I have to leave, and I just can't do it. I can't do it every day. I'll go like once in a while, help him out for a few hours.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about um, the fact that you're home alone on a regular basis? Are your kids around at all? Can you tell me the ages, things like that?
Yeah, they're 12 and 14. They're in school all day.
Okay.
And then they come home, but I don't really see them because I stay in my room.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
So you are not that involved with the children?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that. I just like being in my room.
Away from the children?
They're not really in there with me.
Okay. So can you tell me a little bit more about how much time you spend with the children?
Maybe like on the weekends, as a family, we'll go out to dinner, maybe like once a week,
Okay.
and that's really it. I really just like staying in my room.
Okay. Now, can you tell me a little bit about how your kids feel about mom being in the room and them being in the house
don't
away
know.
from you? Are they okay with that?
I think so. I mean, they've never said anything to me, and they've never come to me and said anything. So I don't.
Has your husband said anything about that separation between you and your children?
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't said anything.
Okay. However, he thinks you're depressed.
Yeah, because he says he thinks I'm depressed because I sleep all day.
Okay.
Or because I'm in the room all day.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your childhood?
I have one younger sister and two older brothers. And my older brothers never really did much. It was always me, like, taking care of the house duties, Before my mom got home from work, I would have to clean the house and cook the dinner, make sure my sister was bathed, and Sometimes after I would do all that and clean the house, just before my mom got home, my brothers would destroy the whole thing and I'd have to clean it again before she got home. And I had to do that a lot because I was the oldest girl, and even though I wasn't the oldest, my brothers were they're boys, so they didn't have to do anything.
Okay. Do you think there's a chance that the reason you were in your room for so many hours per day was because you maybe had to do so much as a younger person? Do you think that could be?
Maybe. I mean, I've never thought of it that way before, but now that you're saying it, it does make sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How does it make you feel being separate from the children? Truly separate?
Well, I don't think they need me anymore. Sometimes I think they're better off that way because I feel like if I'm around, like if I'm out of my room, I would just get in their way. And, I just think they're better off without me being there. They don't need me anymore.
Mm.
So,
can you tell me a little bit more about why you feel that you would be in the children's way if you're in their life in the home?
they just, they're older now. They have their own routine. They're like teenagers, and they don't want mom around. What teenage boy wants mom around?
Okay.
So,
have they conveyed that to you?
no, but I can feel it.
Okay.
That's what I feel it.
Mm-hmm. Is there anyone else in your family, say your mom or your sister or a relative, a cousin, a best friend, is there anyone else that feels that you have this problem besides husband and?
My sister might. She doesn't like that I'm in my room all day either.
Okay.
So she probably thinks the same as my husband and children think, but she's never really flat out told me.
Okay.
I just know that she doesn't like it, that I'm in the room all day. She thinks it's weird.
Okay. So we have your sister, your husband, and possibly the children at some level are feeling that mom, wife, sister may be in the room just a little bit too much. However, you don't think you're in there too much.
No.
And so that difference between what you're feeling and what they're feeling is very extreme. How do you feel about the two spectrums being so different? What are you feeling? Is that?
I just feel that if, since I don't have a job and the children are older now, I just don't see what's the big deal. Why can't I be in my room all day if that's what I want? I don't have anything else to do.
Okay.
It's not like I have any other obligations that I'm not doing because I'm in my room all day. It's not like I have something that I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not neglecting anything that I, any prior engagements. It's not like I'm skipping out on anything. So I don't see what the big deal is if that's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm. And this is not affecting your relationship with your husband?
Well, I mean, we don't do much together because he works all day, and we'll plan something for a weekend, like we'll plan a day at the beach. But then usually that morning when we're getting ready to go, I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like going. So I'll stay home and he'll go with the boys and they'll have fun, and that's fine. They can go and have fun. I really don't feel like it. Don't feel like going.
Is your husband okay with him taking the children on family day out and you not being there with the children and your husband? Is he okay with that?
I don't know. I guess he is, since he does it. He doesn't really, I mean, I can tell he gets upset that I've changed my mind, but he doesn't really argue with me about it.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I don't know.
Okay. It's 15.